Good afternoon. I'm Andy Clyburn, the Assistant Town Manager, and it's my pleasure to provide the Town Manager update for June 5th through June 25th, 2024. The operating budget and capital improvements plan for fiscal year 2025 have been approved by the Town Council. The new fiscal year begins on July 1st. A budget calendar for fiscal year 2026 operating budget and capital improvements plan will be prepared and issued by the end of August. Focus for the next couple of months will be on the closing of fiscal year 2024 operating budgets. Sean O'Brien, the town treasurer, and his staff have been testing the preliminary tax bill file for the fiscal year 2025 preliminary tax bills. The preliminary tax bills have been tested twice, and both times the bill file processed correctly, indicating that the town software vendor has corrected their tax bill software error. The preliminary tax bills will be issued by the end of June, and they should be equal 1/2 of the fiscal year 2024 total tax bill amount. Due dates on the preliminary tax bills are August 1st and November 1st of 2024. Work is ongoing by town staff to pull together the body of information that will be connected to a QR code or a link on the signs recently installed in May at Covell's Beach. People will be able to find more detailed information about the cables, the project, and links to magnetic frequency information in the very near future. This QR code or link will be added when we have a block of information ready. It is town-controlled, and we will determine what is made available to the public at this site. After completing the baseline magnetic frequency measurements when the wind farm was offline on May 24th, Avangrid took magnetic frequency readings on June 14th. Chris Long from the company Gradient did the testing for Avangrid. Officials from the town, Massachusetts Department of Public Health, and Massachusetts Department of Public Utilities were there to observe the process. According to Avangrid, 3 wind turbines were spinning offshore, producing close to 35 megawatts of electricity during the test period. They will post the final data report on their website when it is available to them. Future plans for testing include repeating this monitoring as they reach 25% installation, 50% installation, 75% installation, and full installation of the Vineyard Wind project. If there are indications that testing needs to be more frequent based on actual measurements, we will discuss a different plan of action with Avangrid. Avangrid plans to have 50% of the wind turbines up in early fall and full installation in early 2025. As noted previously, the town of Barnstable has retained a third-party independent expert, Alexana of New York, to verify readings and data if and when it's needed. We will continue to keep you informed of the progress on this matter. Park City Wind, LLC, filed a petition with the Department of Public Utilities regarding 6 Shoeflying Hill Road. On Friday, May 17, 2024, the DPU posted this notice on the docket for DPU 24 TAC 48. Under the petition, Park City Wind seeks approval of zoning exemptions to allow for the construction and operation of a driveway road across the land at 6 Shoeflying Hill Road to reach the adjacent property at 8 Shoeflying Hill Road, on which the proposed substation would be located. The DPU proceeding is limited solely to the driveway access proposed for 6 Shoeflying Hill Road and does not cover any part of the Park City Wind project approved by the EFSB in its December 15, 2023 decision. Park City Wind's related filings in DPU 24 TAC 48 made last month can be accessed at the link provided in this report. The DPU conducted a public hearing with both in-person and remote participation options on Tuesday, June 18, 2024, at the Barnstable High School Performing Arts Center. On Saturday, June 22nd, the town of Barnstable beaches and ponds begin the summer season. Beaches will be open 7 days a week through Labor Day, and all beaches will be open daily from 9 a.m. through 9 p.m. Similar to last season, we are experiencing lifeguard shortages this summer, which will impact our ability to provide lifeguard coverage at all 13 locations. Ensuring public safety is our top priority. The Recreation Division is working to provide lifeguard staff at as many sites as possible. However, we advise the public that due to limited staffing, some sites may not have lifeguard coverage, and swimmers will do so at their own risk. We have full staffing, including lifeguards, at the following beaches: Craigville Beach, Dowses Beach, Covels Beach, Calmus Beach, Veterans Beach, and Loop Beach. To assist the public with their summer plans, we will continue to communicate out our staffing operations as they develop or change. The town has issued over 21,000 beach parking permits to date, and beaches have gate staff on site to ensure users have their annual parking permit or applicable receipt. That includes vehicle registration number to control equitable access. Beach raking operations have been approved at most saltwater beaches and are scheduled bi-weekly. Please help us keep our beaches clean. Pack in and pack out, or use the proper receptacles. Superintendent Sarah Hearn and the Director of Food Services, Dave Battett, are pleased to announce that the Barnstable Public Schools will once again be providing remote meal service through the state's Summer Eats program. The program is offered Monday through Friday throughout the summer from July 1st through August 23rd. Children 18 years old or younger are eligible to receive meals. All serving locations will be open from 8:30 to 9:30 a.m. for breakfast and 11 a.m. to noon for lunch. Residents will be able to pick up meals at the following locations: 1 July through August 18th at Barnstable High School, 744 West Main Street, Hyannis. July 1st through August 23rd at West Barnstable Elementary School, 2463 Main Street, West Barnstable. Barnstable Intermediate School, 895 Falmouth Road, Hyannis, and Barnstable United Elementary School, 730 Osterville, West Barnstable Road in Marston's Mills. More information is available through the Barnstable Public Schools. We encourage residents and visitors to download the My Barnstable app from the Apple or Google Play Store. The app provides updates on a wide range of information in town, including traffic advisories, beach updates, Sandy Neck off-road availability, and more. The Town of Barnstable's Homeowners Sewer Connection Guide is now available. Developed by the Barnstable Department of Public Works, this 30-page guide aims to help homeowners prepare for connection to the town's newly expanded municipal sewer system. The Homeowners Sewer Connection Guide walks property owners through the step-by-step process for connecting to the sewer, including important considerations and financial responsibility. Enclosed within the property guide, owners will also find information related to financing sewer connection costs through the Barnstable County's Cape Cod Aquifund and important details regarding the eligibility requirements for the Massachusetts State Tax Credit. To download a copy of the Homeowner Sewer Connection Guide, please visit the Reports and Documents page on the BarnstableWaterResources.com website. Kelly Colopy, Communications Manager for Public Works Department, will now provide an update on the water resources management planning, including the Comprehensive Wastewater Management Plan.
Good afternoon, Kelly Colopy from the Department of Public Works, and I will be walking you through our water resources management update. Beginning, we will take a look at the Strawberry Hill Road Sewer Expansion Project. As previously reported, roadwork has been completed for this season. We do continue to work through our project punch list, and we are thrilled to announce that first connections for a portion of this project route have commenced. A total of 151 parcels are eligible to connect in this first wave, which actually equals out to 220 individual residents. So that does include some condo property unit owners. This portion of the project route does include Craigville Beach Road, portions of Strawberry Hill Road, West Main Street, Waquaket Lane, and a portion of Finney's Lane. Sewer assessment communications are also ongoing. These are managed by the Barnstable Treasurer Tax Collector's Office, and the first notification that has arrived at eligible property owner mailboxes is the estimated sewer assessment, which came out to a total of $7,250. The notice of sewer connection hookup communications are also proceeding, being managed by the Barnstable Health Division. As of the date of this report, 88% of notifications for this first wave have been delivered, and we already have 5 active sewer trench permits that have been submitted to the Department of Public Works to facilitate sewer connection. And just a quick look at our first residential sewer connection. This site here on Strawberry Hill Road was essentially a new build. There was a property, a home on this site, a residential home, that was essentially knocked down and rebuilt while the sewer construction project was underway. So that's why I like to sort of give you that context as to why you don't see a lot of landscaping in particular in these photos. But what you do see is really the process here for sewer connection. So this property was connecting at the front of their home. You'll see in that first photo on the left-hand side the excavation and the connection layout and process, accompanied by a DPW inspector who is inspecting ultimately the connection into the municipal sewer to ensure that it is done to the town sewer specifications. In the second photo, you'll see the pipes are actually connected and that connection is essentially complete, followed by that final photo where they're preparing to backfill. So this really does give you a pretty eye-opening look at what the residential construction process will look like on a property owner's site. To support our sewer connection, as Assistant Town Manager Andy Kleinberg did announce, the Homeowner Sewer Connection Guide is available. It is now available for download specifically on the barnstablewaterresources.com website, and we are in the process of printing our first run of hard copies, which will be available at Town Hall and identified town locations. We also have our sewer connection process document. That's that smaller document that we have pulled out on your screen here. This document is sent with all of our project closeout communications from the Department of Public Works and is also included in the Health Division's Notice of Sewer Connection Hookup notification. We are in the process of translating that document in both Portuguese and Spanish, and those translations are currently in review. We have also recently recorded our Homeowner Sewer Connection Guide episode as part of the Discover Barnstable podcast series, and we are anticipating that podcast will be released in early to mid-July, so be on the lookout for that podcast. Additionally, we have recorded with the Barnstable Government Access Channel a new video series in our Waterworks compilation of videos. This is specifically a conversation about sewer connection, where we interview our sewer connection program manager, Ansley Demerlier. This video is available and embedded on barnstablewaterresources.com and is also available through all of the Barnstable Government Access channels via the link to the YouTube channel provided in this report. Next, we'll shift over to Route 28 East sewer expansion. As of the date of our last report, our paving on West Main Street is complete, as well as the first section of paving on Finney's Lane, which was Route 28 to Strawberry Hill Road. We just have some additional line striping to complete this week and some shoulder restoration, but essentially all work within the roadway is complete during the daytime hours. Section 2 on Finney's Lane, which we've previously reported as Strawberry Hill Road to Aquacket Lane, will be scheduled to be paved this coming fall. And just as a reminder, that delay in paving or that later schedule is a result of drainage work, necessary drainage improvements that we completed at the tail end of this spring. We do anticipate the contractor submitting substantial completion within the next week, in which we will then move towards developing our project punch list and ultimately project closeout. Sewer connections for the Route 28 East sewer expansion project and the remaining section of our Strawberry Hill Road project are anticipated to be available by the end of this calendar year. And then looking at the Finney's Lane pump station, we are now officially moving into the testing and startup phase. Testing and startup will take place on site at the pump station location throughout the summer season. Looking at Centerville Village sewer expansion, as previously reported, our north face design is complete. Bids were opened for this project on May 17th, 2024, and the apparent low bidder was CC Construction. CC Construction was the low bidder in the contractor that was used for the Strawberry Hill Road sewer expansion project, so we're very excited to be able to work with a contractor who is familiar with our roadways and familiar with this process. The Mothers Park pump station and surrounding properties were listed as a bid alternate, as previously reported, due to the pending Article 97 legislation. We cannot award the full contract until that Article 97 legislation is complete. And with that in mind, we did receive an extension for award for the state revolving funds. That extension was moved to October 1st, 2024. We are anticipating all of this to be wrapped up within the summer months so that we can begin our property owner outreach and communications following our bid award. We do anticipate construction to break ground this coming fall and be completed at the end of 2026. So more to come, including public outreach meetings and property owner notifications throughout the summer months. Our south phase, we continue to advance the design, including, of course, our effort to site pump station locations along the southern portion of the project route and any associated easement options. And we will continue to keep our town council and our public updated on the progress as we build out the final design for the southern portion of this project. Next, we'll just look quickly at the 720 Main Street Pump Station Replacement Project, where all of our in-road work has been completed for the season. Before we jump to that, the pump station construction itself on site at the new location of 725 Main Street does continue. The on-site work hours for the work at the pump station site are 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. And we have progressed to the point where we have actually removed the support of excavation system that was used during essentially the trenching for the foundation. So it means basically we're at a point now where you're going to start to see us building from the ground up. That's a very exciting milestone for this particular project. And the on-site work will continue through the summer season as noted earlier. And in-road work will resume in the fall, potentially early winter, and there's 3 specific sections of in-road sewer construction remaining as part of this project. Dumont Drive specifically, where the sewer will connect into the pump station location at 725 Main Street. We also have a sewer connection at South Street and C Street, which will be completed, and then sewer tie-ins on Main Street. So as we prepare to begin the sewer construction in-road work this coming fall, early winter, we will keep our community updated through all of our typical channels, including media releases, public outreach meetings, and of course our property owner notifications. We'll also take a look just briefly at the water pollution control facility, where there's not a lot of significant updates to report since our last update here. At the solids processing facility, we continue to work through that project punch list and close out, and we anticipate completion of this project at the end of July. The nitrogen removal and headworks improvements projects continue to progress. We are still reviewing our basis of design report, and we are planning to move into final design over the coming months. We do anticipate construction to begin in the fall of 2025 on this project, in great thanks to the appropriation and loan order for funding the water pollution control facility upgrades, which was awarded, or approved, I should say, on April 25th of 2024. We continue to host our monthly meetings with Mass DEP and review water reuse and disposal alternatives for our effluent disposal evaluation project. And then in terms of our watershed permit, as previously reported, we did submit our application to Mass DEP on September 1st. This application remains in review with DEP, and the town, believes and feels strongly that we submitted a very complete application in compliance with all of Mass DEP's requirements. And we are awaiting any feedback and are prepared to respond to any questions that Mass DEP provides. So we are coming up on sort of that 1-year mark. It'll be a year in September since we've supplied and submitted that application, and we look forward to continuing to keep our community updated on the status of its review. Lastly, we'll take a quick look at water quality initiatives across town. Cyanobacteria monitoring has begun for the season. As of Tuesday, June 25th, 2024, there's 1 water quality alert posting. This is specifically a pet advisory at Levels Pond in Kentuit. And as a reminder, all water quality alerts and updates can be found on barnstablewaterresources.com via the My Barnstable mobile app and on social media. This work is done in partnership with the Association to Preserve Cape Cod, and anyone who is interested can view all of the cyanobacteria monitoring sites managed by the APCC through the link provided in this report. Additionally, our embayment water quality monitoring program will kick off for the season on July 10th. This includes monitoring at Barnstable Harbor, Lewis Bay, Centerville River, Halls Creek, and the 3 bays. Samples are sent to UMass Dartmouth School for Marine Science and Technology, also known as SMAST, and that data is reported annually to the Association to Preserve Cape Cod, as well as included in our CWMP annual report, which we are currently working on our current fiscal year report as we speak. This data, by way of the CWMP annual report, is reported to the Cape Cod Commission as part of our compliance with our 208 plan consistency determination. So a lot of valuable information that we're providing to various partners across the community. And with that, that concludes our water resources management update. Thank you.